Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Learn more. That's silly. That's just ridiculously silly. Anywho, we'll wait for maybe anybody to get in here and then we'll just start unboxing these. I figured, you know what, it would be kind of fun to just unbox more than one figure at a time and kind of do them all together. And the current series we're working on are Masters of the Universe. So these are the 5 figures that we have. Have any Rey Mysterios? Yeah, I mean, I got all kinds of Rey Mysterios, but right now we're unboxing some figures, some Masters of the WWE Universe. There's only a few people in here. Let me know who you'd like to start with. Seth, Becky, Stone Cold, Jake, Macho Man. Who do you guys want to see first? If anybody. Maybe you're like, I don't want to see anybody. Do you have Kalisto still? No? No, I don't. It's a Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. People might be at church. People might not be at church. People might be places. People might be all over the place. Ooh, I gotta vote for Stone Cold. I gotta vote for Seth. Can you make a... I thought you used to be able to make like a poll. All right, we'll see if somebody else gets a vote. We got Stone Cold and Seth. You can. I don't see it anywhere on here. Lighting, green screen, create highlight, retouch, hide live video, mute, flip. That's all I see. So, anyway, all right. So Jake's gonna be not right away. Macho Man's not gonna be right away. Becky's not gonna be right away. Is Becky gonna win tonight? That's the question. So these are the 2 that people asked for. Let's see. What's up? What's up? We're just unboxing 5 Masters of the Universe figures, and these 2 were the first 2 to get thrown out that people wanted to see. So let's just start with who was the first one. Who was the first one? Was it Stone Cold? We'll do Stone Cold, and then we'll do Seth. So I'm just going to do it exactly like I do it in the videos, except you're going to see me actually rip them open. There's not going to be any, any of that good stuff. Masters of the WWE Universe, Stone Cold Steve Austin, unpredictable bionic rattlesnake. And there he is in the box currently. He's all bionic looking. On the back, who is all in this line? Well, I guess we can read that first. You can try to stop a mud hole in the rattlesnake, but Stone Cold will just come back to open a bionic can of the WWE Tourney of Superstars. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Put a bionic jaw on him, plug weapons into his arm. It's pretty neat. Stone Cold, China, Ray. The Ray has, I think we picked that one up loose, so that one's already done. China, we don't have yet. I'm not keeping any Masters the Universe minty. So, but let's get Stone Cold out of this box. Take a look at it. Holy cow, that came off super easy. It's like it was like re-glued on or something. Yeah, I mean, look at this. There's that. And normally this opens up. But really, there's nothing else. There's only one page. Which is kind of crazy, so... I watched SummerSlam yesterday, the highlights, and I watched the final match. I feel like this was repackaged. It looks like he's got, like, marks on his head. Yeah, this is definitely repackaged, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not. It's got its little plastic ties on, and it's just been sitting in this box for a long time, I guess, huh? But it does have a big mark on its forehead. All right, let's see here. Let's see. All right, there's Stone Cold. He's out of the box right there. What other items does he come with? Let's see here. I need to get my little box cutter. There we go. Makes it a little easier. All right. So, this is Stone Cold. Here he is. There's nothing else in the box. All the garbage is off to the side. That little comic was ripped in half. And let's get a closer look at Stone Cold. Again, he's got a big mark on his forehead. Why? I don't know. Let's see if I turn the flash on, if that helps. Ho! You like the flash better? The flash on the plastic makes it awful, but the flash on the figure makes it great. There's one of his hands. The other hand's just a hook. So I don't know what one you prefer. There you go. Bionic on the side there. He comes with a little belt. 316, all that good stuff. The back. Bada bing, bada boom. Looking pretty. Pretty neato lapido. Bluest tuxedo. Most expensive one I've bought so far. I don't know. The Usos 2-pack maybe? Usos 2-pack? Alright. And then now what we do is we end up putting them over here with the other Stone Cold. So we gotta move Triple H down. We gotta move this Stone Cold down. And we gotta put that Stone Cold right there. And then that's what we do. And then that's the video. And then I say, and there he is in his final resting spot, and all that jibber jabber. And thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one, blah, 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 all that good stuff. But the next one's going to happen right now, because we're just going to keep unboxing. We'll put all the extras over there. The next one people wanted to see was this guy right here. Seth freaking Rollins. So there he is. This one's unpunched. A little unpunched action up there, but we don't care. We're going to punch it. There, I punched it. Seth Rollins, Slayer of Kings and Beasts. He's the current heavyweight champion. A little cash in last night, if you saw that. He was teasing us all. Highly articulated for power posing. On the back, what do we got? We got a collector's booklet. And there's nobody more enduring than the Architect of Alliances. He'll take on any obstacle to win, even if he has to burn it down. Burn it down! Anywho, who's all on the line? Jake the Snake, Mr. T, The Fiend, Seth Rollins. Mr. T's been unboxed. The Fiend we picked up loose and have him. Seth we're going to unbox right now. And Jake the Snake we have, and we're going to unbox him in this video. You can put burning swords into his hands. How awesome is that? Again, yeah, this is Seth Rollins. Let's get him out of that box. And then see what he's all about. Somebody had a price tag on him of $40. That's crazy. I don't know about that. All right, let's see here. There's that open. Here's the little comic book. We'll set the comic up so you can get a little gander at that while we're opening the rest of the figure here. He's got his fiery swords. There's a hand out. There's a foot out. Alright, he's been released. He's been released from his plastic prison, as most people say. Let's see if we can get him to stand up, or if he's going to fall down. He's standing. He's standing. And then what comes in this little bag? What is that Cena next to the Faker? This Cena right here? Hello. That's the Cena that came with the ring for the Masters of the Universe. That Cena, there's a Hogan that's over here that you can see. One of the Stone Colds and one of the Triple H. You had to buy the ring. I bought them as a loose lot. I bought like 10 of them from somebody. And I picked up those. So, yeah, that's what it is. You were at SummerSlam. How neato Lapido in your blue tuxedo was that? Masters of the Universe comic. Here it is. Look at all these people coming after him. That's crazy talk. There's Seth inside. He's the slayer of kings and beasts. Feel free to pause and read that if you want to read it. He's 6'1". He's from Iowa. All that good stuff. Here's the comic. Read it up. Read it up. You might have to pause it. You might have to turn the flash off, which you can't do. Only I can. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey, bro, did you pre-order the new John Cena? What new John Cena? And here is Seth freaking Rollins right here. I think it was the Dodgers one. No, if it's an elite, I won't get it. But here he is, Seth Rollins. He's got his little armor on there, gold armor. He's wearing the black and gold pants, all that good stuff. The back, there it is. He's got a thing on right there because he needs to have that. Yeah, and then he's got this sword. And let's put the sword, the fiery sword, into his hand if we can. There we go. And then that's what that looks like. There's that fiery sword. How awesome is that? He's got a little smirk on his face, yeah. The face scans on these, not the best. They're not that good, so. But yeah, there he is. Now, what we do is we put him in his final resting spot, which just happens to be right here. And he's in front of his Seth Ultimates. How cool is that? That's pretty neato Lapido. Blue tuxedos. Yeah. And that is neat. So now, Seth's unboxed. Stone Cold is. That Stone Cold came with the ring. That Triple H came with the ring. That John Cena came with the ring. And that Hogan came with the ring. So that's, when you're asking about that Cena, that's what we're working with. And now, the next three, who do you guys want to see? Jake the Snake, Becky, or the Macho fella? You guys pick. Jake, Becky, Macho. Did my Keith Lee ship by any chance? Keith Lee? You won that thing a long time ago, didn't you? I have no idea. Macho, we gotta vote for Macho. We gotta vote for Jake. We gotta vote for Macho. We gotta vote for Macho. Let's just go Macho then. We're gonna do them all, so. Alright. Macho Man, Randall Savage. Somebody wants Nicho? Ooh, yeah. Masters of the WWE Universe, Macho Man Randy Savage. HWO for life. HWO for life. HWO for life. Huh. I don't know what HWO stands for, but it's on there. He's highly articulated for power posing. And here's the back of the box. He's standing up there. Cena and Warrior are dying. Kane and Jake are, doing all that good stuff in the background. They tried to stop him, but the Horde, it's the Horde World Order, revived Macho Man to take over WWE Eternia. When you're HWO, you're HWO for life. He comes with a little, thing, a mace. People on the line, Becky, we're going to unbox her in just a minute. Macho Man, we're unboxing right now. Ricky and Rowdy, we have unboxed. Look for those videos to come out. I did separate videos of those, but I just felt like unboxing a bunch at once. So, hello, and yeah, here is Masters of the Universe Macho. Let's get him out of this box, see what he's all about. And again, we'll put the comic up there so you guys can get a look at that. Wow, I get the figure out. Boom. hand free. We got 2 hands free. We got 1 foot free. We got 2 feet free. Ooh, he had some paint lots on his leg there. For some reason, sitting in the box. Hey, oh, he lost his do-rag dirty, his helmet. Put that back on, Madness style. See if we can get him to stand. He's standing. There's the comic. It's like stuck together. There we go. What else does he come with? What else is the macho fella coming with? He's coming with some knee pads and his mace. Ooh, grilled cheese are the best. I love them. There's his shin pads, knee pads, and the mace. And let's take a look at the comic. How about that? Here it is. He's taking Hot Rod for a ride. Bada bing, bada boom. And Macho Man, there he is. Macho Man, HWO for life. Pause it up, read it. He's 6'2". HWO, the following announcement has been paid for by the Horde World Order. Alright. Read up the comic if you want. Read it up. He's getting mustard shot all over him for some reason. Oh, that's his his good figure. He's the good guy, he's the bad guy. All that stuff. Again, here's the people in the line. It's not focusing. We're going to make it focus, though. Becky, Macho, Ricky, Rowdy. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. And that's the comic. The figure? Here it is. Again, the Madness little helmet, removable on this figure. The glasses, not removable. They're tucked in there. Pretty darn good. He comes with some bat armor on because he's a Batman. No, he's not a Batman. What in the world? Stars, there's that paint loss I was talking about. Not sure it being stuck in the box for so long. That's what she said, kind of thing. But yeah, there it is. Looking pretty okay. Looking pretty neato-lapido. And then again, he comes with the knee pads. Hey, oh, he's going to fall. What a save. The shin pad, knee pad things. Here they are. One's real tight and like looks like it's been just smashed. The other one, massive. And then his mace, which is pretty cool as well, if we can get it to focus, which it won't. Let's get him set up, which might take a second with these stupid knee pads. I don't know why I do this, but I do it. It's like, oh, I gotta set it up. It's gotta look right. You know, you can't have it not set up right. And you got all the stuff. You might as well set it up right. You know, you guys know what I mean, right? So yeah, just be patient with me. Just be patient with me for a second while I try to clip these stupid things on. Holy crap, I got one on. Okay, that's a good start. We got one on. We got one on. Now it's just like, can we get the other one on, is the question. You know what I mean? That's the question that I have for all of you. And that one went on like butter. Now we just gotta see if we can get them to stand up. Oh, they're popping off. They're popping off. I knew that was gonna happen. If you ever get one of these figures and you're like, I want to display them, just don't. Just don't display them. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I know I'm talking, I'm acting a fool. Alright, is he gonna stand? Or is he not gonna stand? The comic's not gonna stand anymore. Sometimes these things are ridiculous. There he is. That's as good as he's gonna get. He's standing right there. He's hanging out in front of the Madness Ultimate Edition. And there's his other one. And if you want to see that one get unboxed, stay tuned. It's going to be coming up on the channel soon. But boom, there's Mr. T. And that's what we're working with. And now, we're down to two figures. We got Becky and Jake. Who do you guys want to see first? Who do you want to see last? Becky and Jake. Let's see Becky first. All right, boom. Look at that. There she is. Is she going to win tonight? I hope so. I don't get Lyra Valkyria. I'm not a... Isn't she just Becky Lynch? I don't know. Anywho, Becky Lynch, the man of WWE Eternia. There she is in the box. Red head. She's got the gear on. Highly articulated for power posing. On the back, she's taking out the snake. Oh, stupid. Only 9 people in here. Nobody cares about Masters of the Universe stuff. She defied the odds, disarmed her opponents, and demolished every obstacle. Soon, everyone in WWE Eternia, something, 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 will learn this is the man's world, and they're just living in it. Shields, all that stuff. Who's in the line? Becky, Macho, we just unboxed. Ricky the Dragon, and Rowdy, and they're coming up on the channel. I unboxed them individually, but not these guys. Not these guys. Here's Becky. Let's just do this right here. Get her out of the box. There's her comic. Looking sweet. We'll set that up while we get the figure out. Have a gander at that. See what we're working with. She's got a shield in there. She's got like a staff. A snake staff. She's like, I'm gonna take out Jake the Snake Roberts, okay? That's what I'm gonna do. Anywho, this is the smallest figure yet. This is crazy. We'll see if she stands. Her legs are nice and stiff. That's what she said. There she is. Strange dog. Nice. Welcome in. Let's see if we can't get these out of here. Here's a sweet looking staff with a snake on it. We'll set that thing. And then the man shield, if we can get that out. And there that is. To be the man, you gotta beat the man. Unless you're already the man. Then you're the man. Anywho, alright, let's take a look at the comic book here. Look at the good and the bad. Both sides. It's like, whoa, there's some good, there's some bad. There you go. Good and evil. And Becky's just right in the middle saying, hey guys, stop. Stop everybody. Anywho, Becky, the man, read it up. She's 5'6". She's not from Iowa. Yeah. Feel free to read the comic if you want. If we can get rid of that glare. We'll go back to that one. You can read it. Read it up. She's fighting. She's taking out Faker Cena. It was the man. The man has the power. All that good stuff. Again, Becky, Macho, Ricky, Rowdy. And let's look at Becky. There she is. Gold, black, orange, all that good stuff. She's got some armor on her. Some armor on her arms, around her biceps. She's got a little belt going around there. Nothing's removable on her. Well, I guess maybe the arm things are. Maybe? No, they're not. Never mind. And then again, here's the accessory she comes with. The man. Focus. There it is. The man. Shield. And the snake staff. So she can just say, get out of here, you stinky snakes. Get out of here. Wow, that's ridiculous. All right, let's get her set up. Let's get her set up. Let's get a staff in her hand. And that's what she said. All right, okay, she's got a staff in her hand. And let's get a shield in her hand. If this will allow it. If this will allow it. Hold on, bear with me, we got it. We got it, she's the man. She's the man, all right. Now walk with me as we go up here. Ooh, we gotta, hold on, don't walk with me anymore. We gotta try to get her to stand up. I'm setting guys back down. You're gonna stare at Jeff Hardy for a minute. Well, we get Becky's legs in the right position. That's what she said. All right, there we go. And boom. Becky in front of Becky. There she is. The Hardy Boys. And yeah, that's Miss Becky Lynch hanging out in front of Becky. Looking all Becky-ish. And now we only have one left. We only have one more figure left. And I'm surprised this one lasted this long. This one, out of the ones we unboxed, is my favorite looking one. So let's take a look at Jake. Masters of the WWE Universe, Jake the Snake Roberts, evil purveyor of poison. Yeah, there he is in the box. A lot of glare on it with that flash on. Highly articulated. We're power posing. We're doing all that. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Collector's booklet. Collector's booklet. And I love how you're able to take his like face off and show a snake underneath. How creepy is that? The superstars of WWE Eternia will learn that whether you get entranced by his hypnotic words or frozen by his paralyzing stare, you don't mess with the snake without getting bit. Yep, remove the snake. It comes with a snake, it looks like. Jake, T, Bray, Seth, all that good stuff. Now that we unbox Jake, we will have all of the figures in that series. And yeah, this is Jake. Liam, hello. Let's get the Snakester. This one somebody had listed at 35. 35. Let's get the Snakester out of the box. Ooh, look at this comic. That's in there weird. Okay. We'll set the comic up there so you guys can just take a gander at that. I'm guessing it's not going to stand. What's going on here? There we go. Good enough. Alright. Jake the Snake Roberto's. Alright, we got his legs out. We got his arms out. He's out. Let's set him up right here in front of you guys. If we can get his feet to... No, his feet are saying, don't tell me what to do. Yeah, ooh, that foot. Now you see what I struggle with when I'm trying to set these figures up. You don't see the behind-the-scenes stuff. Alright, there we go. And last but not least, we got to get the snaker out. There it is. Look at that big rubber guy. And that's what she said. The Snakester. There it is. Alright, comic. Oh, you thought he was holding Mean Gene's face, yeah. Oh, look at that evilness in the background. Looking sweet. Look at that. He's all scaly. He's the snake. Feel free to pause it if you can. I don't know. I mean, not right now, but if you're watching this later, you can pause it, I think. Anywho, I don't know any of that stuff. I'm too old to know anything about this crap. WWE Eternia, look at them. They're all fighting in the ring. Triple H has the belt. The snake. Triple H. He's biting. He's hissing. He's doing all that stuff. Bada bang, bada boom. Again, Snake T, Bray Raw. There they all are. Bada bang, bada boom. We'll just get a quick gander at the snake here. I don't know what we're going to do with this. Little bite action. Yeah, here's Jake the Snake with his head on. But again, watch this. Ha ha! The head pops off, which is pretty sweet. I enjoy that. I enjoy that a lot. You guys want me to take his vest off, his shield off? I think he's got snake skin underneath that too. You let me know. He's got the arm guards, gauntlets, whatever you want to call them, and all that stuff. A little bite action. Hissy hissy. And then we put that back on, and now he just looks like a normal guy. Take the vest off. Yeah, okay. Let's see. I don't know if I've ever taken one of these off before. That's what she said. Yeah, bear with me while I try to pop this off somehow. Take it off. Take it off. Oh, look at that. His arms pop off. All that good stuff. I know there's this tab here you gotta push in. Come on. Wow, this is ridiculous trying to get this off. Maybe that's why I've never done this before, because it's just... Oh, there went his head. He's falling apart. This is crazy. I have no idea how to get this... Oh, there it just fell off. There it just popped off. Alright. And now take a look at him. That's what you're working with. That's what happens when you try to take that vest off. We won't even have him stand up. Snake skin, missing a head, missing an arm. There you go. Yeah, pretty sweet if we were to put the head back on. Look at him, he's a silly little snake. I don't even think that's in there all the way, but... Oh, I'm gonna break that. I don't know. There we go. Whatever. Really? Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can't put this thing back together now. Because I'm not going to display him with his snake, skin. I'm going to display him with the... Oh my gosh, really? It goes together that easy, but it takes an hour and a half to get apart. This makes me mad, you know what I mean? No, it doesn't. It doesn't make me mad at all. Let's see if we can get the arm back in now. Arm went in like butter. Let's see if we can get Snake's face on. There it is. Alright, now we just need to somehow decide how we're gonna put the snake on him. Probably wrap him around like that, wrap him around like that, and wrap him around like that. There we go. And that looks neat. And that looks neat. And there he is. And now, we move all this stuff over here, because he's going top shelf. He's some of the good stuff. Right there. There he is. He's in front of the Jake the Snake Ultimate. Looking like a Jake the Snake Ultimate. And boom. There we go. There is that. And for the 5 people still hanging out and watching, I do appreciate it. That's all of them. The next big unboxing is going to be a ton of rock figures. We got a ton of rock figures coming. So be on the lookout for that live video if you like unboxings like this. Otherwise, now we're all caught up on the Masters of the Universe that we have. We're still missing Andre. And we're missing Junkyard Dog. And we're missing China. And I think that's it. And then, yeah, we're all caught up on the superstars except for the Chase. Muda. Still missing that one. And then, yeah, I don't know if we'll ever get caught up on the Hasbros. There's just way too many. And then this. And the only extra accessory from all those unboxings, right here. One little extra hand for Stone Cold. Other than that, everything is on the figures. But yeah, there we go. Again. Dang, how many figures do you have? I don't know. I had way more. I mean, this whole room was filled with figures. As you can see, I had shelves everywhere. And I mean, those are the Rays I have right there. The 3 Ultimates, the 2 Masters, and then I have this Ray. And then I have 2 more of this Ray right here in the box down here that could be won by somebody. Right there, bada bing, bada boom. But yeah, again, I do appreciate those of you that hung out and stuck with this. I know it's probably not the most entertaining video. I suck at entertaining people, so. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out. And with that said, hopefully we'll end up seeing you on the next video. I am Wrestling Rewind Figure Reviews guy, and we just unboxed 5 Masters of the WWE Universe figures. And no, bro, stop hitting yourself about. Yeah, I mean, if I honestly cared, I wouldn't do this anymore. I enjoy it, and I enjoy having the anywhere from 10 to 100 normal viewers hang out. So I'm all good. It's all good, WWJ. But thank you. And now, with all that stuff said, hopefully we'll end up seeing you on the next video. Again, I am Wrestling Rewind Figure Reviews guy, and I'm out.